Yes, Sai, I sent in your WhatsApp also and group. If possible, can you share that video?
मैडम लाइव जा रहा है प्रोग्राम अब.
Women are the largest untapped reservoir of talent in the world. With this quote from Hillary Clinton, wishing a very happy Women's Day in advance to all the beautiful women witnessing this webinar, as today is day 2 and we are all gathered to speak about women in lead. I extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries, leaders, delegates, and attendees on behalf of the Bharat Scouts and Guides National Headquarters. I am Priyanka R., a Rajapuraskar Ranger, as the Master of Ceremony, and I have with me Ms. I. Famida Kausar, also a Rajapuraskar Ranger, as the Co-Master of Ceremony. And we both belong to Priyadashini Guide Group, Perambur District, Southern Railway State, Bharat Scouts and Guides. We are very much glad to inform you that we have received over 1,500 registrations from all the regions of the Bharat Scouts and Guides. Prayer should be the key of the day and the lock of the night. With this quote, I request everyone to rise for the Scout and Guide prayer. Prarthana Shuru.
दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना, हमारे ज्ञान में आओ प्रभु, आँखों में बस जाओ, अंधेरे दिल में आकर के परम ज्योति जगा देना, बहा दो प्रेम की गंगा, दिलों में प्रेम का सागर, हमें आपस में मिलजुल कर प्रभु रहना सिखा देना, हमारा कर्म हो सेवा, हमारा धर्म हो सेवा, सदा ईमान हो सेवा, वो सेवक चर बना देना, वतन के वास्ते जीना, वतन के वास्ते मरना, वतन पर जान फिदा करना, प्रभु हमको सिखा देना, दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना.
Thank you all. Please be seated. I want every girl to know that her voice can change the world. With this quote from Malala, it's time to welcome our esteemed guest for the day. We have with us Ms. Amelia Swear, International Commissioner Guides, and Ms. Maya, Member WACS Asia Pacific Region from Nepal. And also a huge welcome to all the members of the organization. I now request one of our very own vibrant leaders, Ms. M.N. Machamma, DDGLT, to welcome the gathering.
Thank you. Good morning to everyone. With wishes for the second day's webinar in connection with International Women's Day, with the theme of second webinar, Women in Lead, I would like to extend welcome to our guest of the day, Madam Amelia Swear. I think with the internet issue, she is yet to join. Amelia Swear Madam is our International Commissioner Guide of Bharat Scouts and Guide, as well as State Secretary of Meghalaya State Bharat Scouts and Guide. She is a dynamic leader. She has just guided many of us through and through to bring the flag of guiding as high as possible. I do extend welcome to Madam on behalf of all those who are gathered here. Apart from this, we are expecting a guest, Ms. Dashini from Malaysian Girl Guides, who is focusing on the leadership workshop. At present, she is working on leadership development among the Girl Guides, and we are expecting her in our coming P2L P2L workshop. We are just going to have it from 19th of this month, where she is the leading person of this workshop. She's also going to join shortly on behalf of Bharat Scouts and Guide, and those who are gathered here in this webinar. I do extend her welcome to her too, and also to all my brothers and sisters who are witnessing this webinar. I welcome and I wish all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Machima Madam, and a very big welcome to you too. A woman is the full circle. Within her is the power to create, nurture, and transform. With this quote, it is my pleasure in welcoming the guest virtually by a welcome video.
Feminism isn't about making women strong. Women are already strong. It's about changing the way the world perceives that strength by G.D. Anderson. I now request Ms. Amelia Swear, International Commissioner Guides, to express her views.
Yeah, Femida, again you call. Madam just joined.
Feminism isn't about making women strong. Women are already strong. It's about changing the way the world perceives that strength by G.D. Anderson. I now request Ms. Amelia Swear, International Commissioner Guides, to express her views.
Ma'am, please unmute yourself, ma'am.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. A very good morning to one and all. I'm Mrs. Amelia Swear, holding the post of International Guide, International Commissioner Guide, and also I'm the State Secretary of Meghalaya Bharat Scouts and Guides. I'm very happy to be able to join you in spite of very busy schedules, but I had decided to join you all today. So good morning to all of you, and I'm happy to see so many of you very busy with this project that you are doing every day. For you all, there is no rest because work has to go on. I'm very happy that you are all very happy also, and you are taking active part in this. So thank you for inviting me to join this. I'd like to always share with you all what is happening over the world. Now that we are this year celebrating the International Women's Day with a very beautiful theme, Choose to Challenge. And this for our Indian Scouts and Guides, for our Bharat Scouts and Guides is not a new thing. During the celebration of 100 years of rangering, you had done many projects similar to this, Choose to Challenge. You have already done so many that is Dare to Dream is the same like Choose to Challenge, because this really is a need of the hour to think about challenging about the woman of the world. I'm really very proud of the woman in a changing world. Before, the woman did not have the chance in so many fields. They were very, recluse, thinking that they are only housewife, and so many things that prevented them from the participation and from taking part in the community. But this is not happening now. The world has changed. Now the women are trying to be equal with men, and they are capable. We have seen so many examples now that we are moving forward, and the women really are shining. There are so many other women who have really reached the sky. The post and the places where they never thought, they never imagined that women could achieve. But now you see, we have so many women pilots who are driving the airplane, the jets. They have reached the sky. This is what? This is dare to challenge, choose to challenge. They challenge all difficulties, and also they are very brave to take up that they are capable, they are equal with men. So we are also in India, especially, we are moving very much forward with the woman. The woman, though in India there are those religious forbidden for women, this and that, but now the world has changed slowly, though we have tried to reach the grassroots to see that the women also are not sitting at home. Equally, they can do whatever the men can do. So it is a very beautiful idea that we have to dare to challenge, to dare to dream. You know, in our state also, we are trying to felicitate the women who are really the achievers, who are doing very well, who are daring to do the things that men made the men amazed of how the woman could do this. So it is a good day today that we are celebrating, though it is on the 8th, is a final day of the International Year of the Woman. But women have already celebrated for the whole week. Also, Bharat Scouts and Guides has done very well informed. Their program, which the Bharat Scouts and Guides have been doing, they are better and better each day, and they have been able to capture, to give the platform for the women to expose themselves. Women who are in the Bharat Scouts and Guides also, they have got the platform through the Bharat Scouts and Guides, through holding of all these virtual meetings and webinar. We have been able to expose our women in the Bharat Scouts and Guides also, who have excelled and who have done very well, and our young rangers who are aspiring to be the future women, the future leaders of the world. They are coming up through the platform that we have provided them. We have to take this golden opportunity, to grab this opportunity through this platform of Bharat Scouts and Guides, to preach to all the women and to see, in spite of whatever we are praising the women that they have come out, but women also in the whole world and also in India, we have got very hot issue that is taking place against women. So the Bharat Scouts and Guides having the Sustainable Development Goals, they have done the projects, and we have tried in each state, each one of us, we have tried to hold awareness program and program after program and explore solutions about so many issues against women, especially crime against women, violence against women and girls, and the place that the girls should come up. So this, we are holding discussion after discussion, how we can solve. We have to find out the solution. Only doing awareness program, preaching from the pulpit, preaching from in the rallies, it won't do. We will have to reach the grassroots. That is equally our girls from the time that they are small. They have to be made aware of their body confidence and of the part of the body and of their being the female member. So we have to take extra care to take care of our children and to create awareness, like right from small. In the curriculum, school curriculum, the education department has tried to include
Due to network issues, Miss Amelia Swear will join us back. She is a believer, she is a doer, she is an achiever. She is a woman, she is you. Now let's all witness an inspirational video of the women in India.
Hello, sorry, there was network problem, no, in between.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you can continue.
Yes. Can I carry on?
Sure, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Okay, so I want to salute all the achievers, the women achievers of the world, especially of India, who have made the woman proud. And I also congratulate the national headquarters for being able to arrange this platform for all the women to shine. So all the best to the program, and I wish all the best, and I wish in advance a very, very happy and prosperous Women's Day to all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your inspirational words and appreciation, ma'am, and a very happy Women's Day to you in advance.
Thank you. Thank you.
Never bend your head. Always hold it high. Look the world straight in face. With this quote, I now welcome Ms. Shubhangi Srivatsa, Project Coordinator and Global Ambassador in WAGS from Uttar Pradesh, and Ms. Emily Kala, Advanced Guide Captain and State Project Coordinator, Her World and Her Voice projects from Nagaland, to take up their session on women in lead.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you, Priyanka. Good morning to all of you. नमस्कार. आज मैं आप सबको सबसे पहले इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे की बहुत सारी शुभकामनाएं देना चाहती हूँ. I wish you all a very happy International Women's Day in advance. Now I welcome you all in the activity day 2. But before, क्या हम जानते हैं कि हम इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे क्यों मनाते हैं? Why we celebrate International Women's Day once we celebrate Women's Day already? Let us discuss on this now. What is the importance of International Women's Day? Women make up about 50% of the world. Throughout history, women have played very traditional role in society as mother and homemakers. However, in this day and age, women have came to fill in the key role in society, taking up jobs and filling in high leadership positions. However, despite being recognized as legally equal in most of the modern world, there are still many issues facing women today. Many people may still be curious about what is International Women's Day. International Women's Day is a celebration of women's social, economic, and political achievements. However, beyond that, it is also an opportunity to raise awareness about the many current issues facing Women's Day. I hope now the main point for International Women's Day why we celebrate is clear now.
a wonderful mother, a loving daughter, a great sister, a perfect partner, and a caring grandma. Every moment in life is incomplete without you. We thank you for being women.
So, this is the beautiful life story of a woman. Now, moving forward, I welcome you all. Moving forward, I welcome you all in the activity day 2. That is Women in Lead. Women in Lead. Women in Lead. What does this mean? The topic of women in leadership has been in the headlines for the decades. Women are gradually making their leadership presence felt in entrepreneurships, administrations, education, engineering, health, etc. at regional, national, and global levels. Women are now resolved to break the traditional glass ceiling that barred them from entering leadership positions, even if they possessed requisite skills and talent to occupy them. Women are constantly evolving and reaching new milestones across a wide spectrum of human activities. In modern times, the world has witnessed the advent of women leaders such as Indira Gandhi, Sarojini Naidu, Mother Teresa, Indra Nui, etc. etc. नारी को शक्ति का प्रतीक माना जाता रहा है और उसने अदम्य साहस का परिचय भी दिया है। इसके अतिरिक्त धैर्य एवं त्याग का और नारी को पृथ्वी की संज्ञा भी दी गई है। झांसी की रानी लक्ष्मीबाई और पन्ना धाई जैसी नारियों ने इतिहास में नारी शक्ति और त्याग को प्रसिद्ध किया है। Before we start our activity, I would like to give you a short note on the Google form, and later on my friend Imlikala is going to tell you a short procedure how to fill the form, and we will share you the link. Tap on the link, fill the form and submit it.
Thank you, Shubhangi. Now, let's witness a poem by Shivani Gupta from Delhi.
नमस्कार, मैं शिवानी गुप्ता पंचशील ओपन ग्रुप दिल्ली राज्य भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड से आज मैं आप सभी के समक्ष एक स्वरचित कविता प्रस्तुत करना चाहती हूँ। मेरी कविता का शीर्षक है एक स्त्री। मत पूछो कि मैं कौन हूँ, मत पूछो कि मैं कौन हूँ, हर परिस्थिति में ढल जाऊँ एक ऐसा मोम हूँ। तू ना सोच इस जमाने का, तू ना सोच इस जमाने का, इसका कोई ईमान नहीं। तू हंस दे जब ये ताने मारे, इनके तानों में कोई जान नहीं। हाँ तितली जैसे पंख है मेरे, हाँ तितली जैसे पंख है मेरे, पर ख्वाहिश आकाश की है। कुछ करने के खातिर इन आँखों में वो ललक विश्वास की है। एक स्त्री इंद्रधनुष सी, ना जाने कितने रंग में ढली, बेशक ना दे कोई साथ उनका, पर हमेशा खुद के संग चली। तेरा यहाँ कुछ नहीं, यहाँ सब सामाजिक आधारित है। तोड़ इन मिथ्य धारणाओं को, अब सब मुझसे निर्धारित है। एक रोज कठपुतली सी मैं, ये धागे ना जाने कितनों ने थामे, जरा उनके तन के भूगोल से परे उनके खोखले इतिहास को जाने। जबरन रिश्तों में बंधने को रजामंद भी हो गई, हर रंग में घुलने वाला एक अनोखा रंग हो गई। पर खामोश ये प्रक्रम यही न थम सका, पर खामोश ये प्रक्रम यही न थम सका। अपने विश्वासों के उजियाले में मौन से ज्वाला बन उठा। बुलंदियों के पर्वत भी चढ़ी, रिश्तों की डोर भी सुलझाई। हजारों नाम के साथ, हजारों काम के साथ एक स्त्री स्वर परी कहलाई। कदम भले जमीन पर नजरें आसमान पर रखना। कदम भले जमीन पर नजरें आसमान पर रखना। तुम अपनी नजरों से अपनी ख्वाहिशों को बांधे रखना। क्यों मांगे किसी और से रोशनी, क्यों मांगे किसी और से रोशनी, तुम खुद सूरज सी चमक कर रोशन ये जहां रखना। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Shivani. That was a beautiful poem by women. I now request Shubhangi to continue.
Thank you, Priyanka. Every woman's success should be an inspiration to another woman. We are strongest women. We cheer each other on. Now let us discuss some historic female leaders of our India who are very less known but played a great lead role in our history.
Get ready for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Velu Nachiyar. She was the first queen to wage a war against the British and gave them a good run for their money. The former princess of Ramanathapuram opposed the British rule even before the Sepoy Mutiny. Number 9. Matangini Hazra. Hazra was part of the Quit India movement and non-cooperation movement. During one procession, she continued to advance with the Indian flag even after being shot thrice. She kept shouting Vande Mataram. Number 8. Begum Hazrat Mahal. She was a vital part of the 1857 Indian rebellion. After her husband was exiled, she took charge of Awadh and even seized control of Lucknow during the rebellion. Later, Begum Hazrat had to retreat to Nepal, where she died. Number 7. Bhogeshwari Phukanani. She was brutally shot down by the British for launching the revolutionary mass program, the Bharbhuj. Number 6. Kanakalata Barua. She too was shot down in a procession during the Quit India movement in 1942 for proudly holding up the national flag. Number 5. Aruna Asaf Ali. Few have heard of Aruna, but when she was 33 years old, she gained some prominence as she hoisted the Indian National Congress flag during the Quit India movement at the Gwalior Tank Maidan in Bombay, 1942. Number 4. Bhikaji Kama. Although there are numerous roads and buildings named after her around the country, only a few know who she was and what she did. Not only was she a part of the Indian independence movement, she was also a figure for gender equality. She donated most of her personal effects to an orphanage for girls. She also unfurled the Indian flag at the International Socialist Conference at Stuttgart in Germany in 1907. Number 3. Tara Rani Srivastava. Along with her husband, she led a procession in front of the Siwan police station. Though he was shot, she bandaged his wounds and kept going forward. By the time she returned, he had died. However, her will to go on was stronger still, and she continued to fight, holding the flag high. Number 2. Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay. Kamala Devi was the first woman to run for a legislative seat in India, and interestingly, she was also the first Indian woman to be arrested by the British regime. She played a very vital role as a social reformer and brought back handicrafts, theatres, and handloom to help uplift the socio-economic standards of the Indian women. Number 1. Rajkumari Gupta. She and her husband worked with Mahatma Gandhi and Chandrasekhar Azad, and she played a crucial role in the Kakori case as well. She was in charge of supplying revolvers to those involved in the operation. Rajkumari hid the firearms in her undergarments and went to deliver them with her 3-year-old son alongside. Ironically though, on being arrested, she was disowned by her marital home. It's hard for...
Wow. Literally, our historical women played a very crucial and great role in our history. Let us pay some tribute to the power of the word, the backbone of the family, the root of our life, the first of entire world. That is none other than the woman. बिना औरत ये संसार सूना है. बिल्कुल सही कहा है किसी ने. अगर माँ ना होती तो हम ना होते, अगर माँ ना होती हम ना होते, और ये औरतें ना होती तो हम आजाद ना होते. ओके, तो हम सब ने देखा कि कैसे हमारी हिस्टोरिकल वुमेन्स ने अपनी देश को आजाद कराया. बट वी नेवर डिस्कस्ड what are the barriers they have faced regarding decision making roles. Now I am going to show you some of the barriers which affects the women while making decisions. But with them, I am also sharing some solutions that how she can be able to make decisions. Okay, when we are talking about women in lead, how we forgot about Savitribai Phule? You know who she is? If you don't, let us discover something which we don't know about her.
While our history books focus on the contributions of a privileged few, let nobody forget Savitribai Phule, who dedicated her life to championing the cause of the oppressed. It was Savitribai's crusade against Brahminical patriarchy that set the ball rolling for intersectional feminism and education for all in our country. Born in 1831 in Naigaon, Maharashtra, and belonging to the Mali community, Savitribai was married by age 9 to Jyotiba Phule, who was 13. At a time when lower caste men and all women weren't allowed to study, Savitribai Phule, along with her husband, spearheaded a movement that led to the emancipation of many from Brahmanism, patriarchy, and feudalism. Savitribai and Jyotiba Phule defied social norms to educate themselves, setting up the first school for women in India. Despite being the very first female teacher and headmistress of India, Savitribai is an icon we don't often learn about. The couple set up several schools in Maharashtra for women and Dalits. The curriculum of these schools focused on science, social sciences, and mathematics. A complete departure from school teaching back then, which taught the Shastras and Vedas to Brahmins only. And guess what? The number of girls attending the schools run by the Phules far exceeded the number of boys. A pioneer of women's rights in India, Savitribai was also responsible for setting up a feminist organization, the Mahila Seva Mandal, where women across all class, caste, religion were welcome. She was very vocal about her support for widow remarriage and actively campaigned against child marriage. She even sparked a barber strike in Mumbai and Pune as an act of protest against the practice of shaving women's heads. She set up a home for the prevention of infanticide, welcoming expecting widows into her own house so that they could safely deliver their babies. The two also started the Satya Shodhak Samaj, an organization representing minorities and their interests at a time when they weren't allowed a voice or a platform. Satyashodhak intercaste marriages challenged the existing status quo, and Savitribai Phule stood undaunted for the rights of those persecuted by the caste system. After Jyotiba's death, Savitribai went on to head the organization. A crusader for education and empowerment through and through, Savitribai wrote feisty prose and poetry, inspiring the oppressed to rise up against the ruling classes. She published Kavya Phule in 1854 and Bhavan Kashi Subodh Ratnakar in 1892. Savitribai set up a clinic for the treatment for those affected by bubonic plague, and in 1897 herself succumbed to plague while tending to a patient. But Savitribai's life story would remain incomplete without the mention of Fatima Sheikh, another phenomenal woman who led the crusade against Brahminical patriarchy alongside the Phule couple. Fatima's struggle against the status quo was doublefold, owing to her identity as a Muslim woman. She joined ranks with the Phule couple in their quest to making education accessible to all, supporting them every step of the way, and went on to become the first female Muslim teacher in India. The work done by the powerhouse duo of Savitribai Phule and Fatima Sheikh was one of the earliest examples of intersectional feminism in our country, and they continue to be an inspiration in fighting against oppression even in contemporary times.
Okay, guys, I want you all to get ready for the activity time. Okay, so first of all, I would like to ask you to write your inspirations in 5 points. Like, who are your inspirations? आपकी इंस्पिरेशन कौन है? जल्दी से लिख के मुझे चैट बॉक्स में मैसेज कीजिए. योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ. Wow, we are getting the answers. Mother Teresa, Himadas, my mother. Wow. That's great. We get so many answers in one go. Let's moving forward to our next activity. I would like to ask you to tell me what kind of gift you will give to your lady love on this International Women's Day. Write it down in one sentence why you are going to give this to your lady love. Hurry up in the chat box. Okay. We are getting so many replies. Everyone is so those don't have any idea what to give, what kind of gift you have to give to your lady love, please go to the chat box and see. You are getting so many good ideas, even though we are also getting. Okay, now enough ideas we are getting. Please, let's go to the activity 3. This activity is going to make you a little bit famous in the social media. I want you all, whether it's any of the female leader or any of the less known female reformer. You just have to make a 2 to 3 minute role play video on her biography or on her movements, put it on the social media, tag BST India or BST NHQ, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well. After making video, you have to use hashtag from where I stand and hashtag BST India. I hope you guys got it. We are looking forward for the videos. Please don't forget to tag BST India and BST NHQ. And also don't forget to mention the hashtag from where I stand and hashtag BST India. Okay, I request my friend Imli Kala for the review of Google Form.
Thank you so much, Shubhangi. Hello, everyone. I apologize for the earlier lag. It was due to my network issue. And yes, earlier I was supposed to share a Google link and in the chat box, and then you were supposed to fill it up. But due to network issues, we couldn't communicate properly. But before the webinar has started, me and Shubhangi, we together had opened up a Google link, a Google form as a survey where we were collecting opinions from people of different age and irrespective of any gender. We were collecting their thoughts, and then here are the responses that we had got. So the survey had only 3 questions, and then let's review the survey together. Let me just share the screen here. Apologies, I'm having a technical issue. Sir Manish, can you share the screen for me? Okay, thank you so much. So the responses regarding the survey here with us, the first question was, do you have any female leader, character, or personality as your role model? So the response was maximum, that is 93.2% has opted for yes. So we had collected around 146 responses, and then from there 93.2% has opted for yes. The second question that we have asked was, do you think women and men face the same level of difficulties and struggles to reach a position or to reach a leadership position or a decision-making role? So most of them had said no. That is 55.8% has opted for no. So further on, the final and the third question that we have asked them was, if no, why? And if yes, give us a brief examples of the situation. So as we were going through this responses, I have summarized a little bit here with us. Some of them were mentioning about women and men are same. They are equally talented, so they don't face any different level of difficulties or anything like that. But in contrary to that, some were mentioning about the mentality in the society, how even if both of them are equally talented, the women they do not get the equal opportunities as the men, and that is why women has to struggle to reach the position where they are, given the power to have a decision making role. And also regarding to that, some people has also mentioned about competitive examinations like IAS aspirant and so much more. They have mentioned that as an aspirant for IAS examinations or any other competitive examinations, the person, irrespective of any gender, they have to undergo the same struggle of preparing for the examinations. They are answering the same questions, they are undergoing the same level of interview, and then that is why the person thinks that women and men do not face different difficulties. They think that they face the same level of difficulties, but and then there was responses where another person has also mentioned that woman has to handle or balance the life of between her personal life and also her professional life. Like women are more likely to work more in the household chores, so it becomes difficult for them to handle their professional life as well as, uh, work smoothly, and that might also hinder their promotions. Or furthermore, we can also see other responses here, like about the new era. Since everyone is seeing the difference between the past few years and now, we can see that the women are getting more opportunities as compared to the past years, and then we are getting more of, less discrimination in regarding the gender discrimination. We are getting less, but regarding to that, again, some people has also mentioned that the mentality in our society still lingers, even though the government and different NGOs are coming up with so many opportunities for the women. The mentality still lingers in our society, and then we are still having and facing discrimination in the community. We can see furthermore that politically, yes, we are allowed to have, to be a candidate and to nominate ourselves. In fact, 33% of the seats are reserved, but like we can see in situations like in villages or like in panchayat and other councils, women are less likely to be seen there and as a representative of it. We can also see that, men usually look down on women, but also we can also see that there are some responses where men are supporting the women itself in reaching out the goals that the woman wishes to be. So in responses to this, since we couldn't fill up the responses, or since you might not be able to fill up this Google form, let's do an activity here with us. I will be sharing you a link in the chat box, and then that will be a link to slido.com. So through that link, I would like you to, go there and then give your opinions in the link. So in the chat box, a link will be given. If you just tap there, it will lead you to a website where you have to write your opinions. So what opinion that we want from you. So see, women are struggling, and also men are also struggling, but what we want is that, what do you think about if women and men are having the same struggles in obtaining a decision making role, or do you think women are having more struggles, or women have to work more than men to obtain a decision making role? You please write a brief thought on what do you think. Do you think women are struggling more, or do you think women and men are struggling the same to obtain a decision making role? We can already see some responses here, like yes, we can see that their mom are struggling to work at home, I think. So for them, if their mom is working at home, and then it becomes hard to balance the professional, and I can yes, some has just given the word tough. So I think let's perceive that they are trying to say that women have more difficulties, both attain same level of responsibilities. Someone has mentioned that. So I think, and then we have furthermore, like they are struggling more because of patriarchy. And then we can see some more where yes, women struggle more because of the society. Someone has given answer where they have said that they want freedom as a gift and gender equality. They face a lot of struggles. They have to ask from their husband and family members before making any decision. So that clearly, give us an example that woman does not have a position even in the family itself to, come up with a decision on themselves. It is that is really true. Women are struggling more to obtain a decision-making role, especially in running a family and also in office. Finances, Beti Bachao, Beti Bachao. There is one in Hindi. Someone has given a slogan, and then someone has said "ha." So I think responses from the attendees, we can see that they are leaning towards more to that women are having more struggles than men in obtaining the decision making role. Yes, it is true, and then studies are showing that women are slowly making inroads into male dominated areas, particularly in political lives and also our jobs issues. But one thing that we have to keep in mind is that yes, 78 seats are being allotted to female candidates in Lok Sabha, and then 176 and then 78 female representatives are there in Lok Sabha right now, and then 20 out of 240 male MPs in Rajya Sabha. So if we look properly, that it will be 78 representative. So in 78 representative, that will show the 14% out of 542 seats are covering up the parliament. So what we can see is that yes, we have a reservation of 33% in the parliament, but only 14% are being taken. Even if we have a reservation for women, 14% are only taken. Through this, we can see that yes, we are making a progress as compared to other years or compared to the past years. Yes, we are making a progress, but it is still very less, or we still need to work on that. And then I think the challenge here is that not all women are highly educated or have their capacity well built to create an impact on decision-making positions, or I think they are not encouraged more as they are supposed to be. Or if someone wants to work on it, we still have a society, we still live in a society where we are being discouraged and the women are being discouraged. So this brings us to the question. And also this brings us relating to our special guest, what she has mentioned. What can we do? Despite of creating awareness, and furthermore, what can we do as a scout and guide? What can we do to inspire women? What can we do to educate more women? And what can we do to encourage more women to obtain, or to aim and keep their hopes up to become a woman leader, or to become a leader in their household, or in their job, or in their schools, or anywhere? What can we do as a scout and a guide? I would like to take my take my time here. Thank you so much, everyone. I would hand over to Miss Shubangi here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amlika. Thank you for sharing such a wonderful knowledge and the review of our Google form, which we are working since very first day before we starting our presentations and our celebrations. Now, moving forward to ending up my presentations, I would like to recite a beautiful poem. औरत, ये कैसी आवाज है मुझ में जो हर पल मुझसे कुछ कहती है। अपनी ना सुन तू, क्यों हर पल दूसरों की खुशी में रहती है। अपने हक में तू क्यों खुल के किसी से कुछ नहीं कहती है। दिन रात मेहनत कर तू, क्यों हर दर्द भी खुशी से सहती है। सुन जरा देख तो, तेरी खुद की धड़कन भी तुझसे कुछ कहती है। तुझे भी खुद की पहचान के लिए कुछ अनोखा करना है, यह कहलाती है। खुद को आजमा कर अपने हित में खुद को आजमा कर अपने हित में तुझे भी लड़ना सिखाती है। आगे फिर संभल कर तुझको चलना है, या हमें बतलाती है। ये दुनिया तो औरतों के चरित्र पर बेबुनियाद इल्जाम लगाती है। मुश्किलों में जो साथ दे वही तेरा सच्चा साथी है। अपने को ना पहचान, तू क्यों दूसरों से उम्मीद लगाती है। तू है आदि शक्ति, तुझे बस खुद को समझना है। अपने को भूल, बस तुझे दुनियादारी में ही नहीं उलझना है। तू औरत है, तू यू क्यों नहीं समझ पाती है। तुझसे ही दुनिया, तुझसे ही नारी शक्ति चल पाती है। धन्यवाद। Thank you so much for giving us time. I hope you guys like the presentation. Please don't forget the filling the feedback form just you got after in the end of this program. Thank you so much and happy International Women's Day in advance.
Thank you, girls, for giving us so much information and engaging us through fascinating activities. There is no limit to what we, as women, can accomplish. With this quote from Michael Obama, I now call upon Ms. Madhushri Rajapuraskar, Ranger and Delegate of Young Women Advocacy Program from Karnataka State Bharat Scouts and Guides, to give brief information on your report.
Thank you so much, Famida, and good morning. Take you all. Does anyone know what is your report is? Like, you can just put it in the chat box so that you all will be knowing what is your report is. And up. What is your report? Like, your report that will empower young women, encourage or engage with and speak out on issues that matter to them. So, like you report will be gathering the opinions and the information from the young people and about the topics that are going currently, like ranging from employment to the discrimination and to the child marriage, so that they can have an important thing to come in. So let's have just seen to the website. So Sai, can you just share the website? It's an gather like the U report is an gathering of the information that we get in. We have many of the informations that could be there. So let's have a look, or I'll just tell you what are all the informations that we can share with the U report. Like I already told, U report is a messaging tool. You can use it for like expressing your thoughts by your messages. And you reporters like it we can also report issues and we can also support chat. And insights are shared back with communities and they connect to the policymakers who makes that can affect young people active benefiting am I audible?
Yes, Madhu.
Yes, like as we were talking, sorry for the inconvenience. Like you report, as we are talking about, now we have 68 countries active and over 11 million users use the U report all over the world. And even our India is also a report where we can and supports to the young people studies also, and that could help organizations like UNICEF children. In the U report you can also share your stories and you can also motivate other people also. Like I was just you how to like you report is a be a part. So if you have to be a you reporter, you have to follow like as we have seen that like you have certain steps to take in. So starting with that steps, I'll just tell you the number. Just go to that number so that you can just have be a you reporter also. So let's have a video that could help you to share your views for like you can also be a you reporter. Can we have the video? Yeah, we are into the video where I'm just starting. Like before starting in, just and just save it. After saving the number, you just go on like as you are chatting, just improve the same thing and involve the same thing that in this also. Like you will be getting an visual impact of what video is exactly. Yes, I think everyone got to know how to be a U reporter. So we'll also be posting the link of the U report website, so where you can just log in and you can just start with the U reporter.
Uh, Thank you, Madhu. Thank you for sharing us such a wonderful knowledge and useful knowledge
Yes,
regarding
here
you.
it is like how you can be a U reporter. Follow in.
You reports.
Thank you.
थैंक यू माधु ओके तो अब हम कुछ इजी स्टेप्स हम पहले जान लेते हैं कि यू रिपोर्टर होता क्या है इसका यू रिपोर्टर को हमारा जो हम यू रिपोर्टर्स की बात क्यों कर रहे हैं इसका उद्देश्य क्या है हम इसे क्यों बोल रहे हैं कि आप इसको ज्वाइन करें हमारे साथ सबसे पहले मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगी यह कैसे काम करता है यू रिपोर्टर भारत में आपका स्वागत है यह आपका प्लेटफॉर्म है आपकी आवाज के लिए जैसा कि हम सभी जानते हैं कि हमें अपनी आवाज रखने के लिए एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म एक ऐसी जगह चाहिए होती है जहां की कोई हमारी बात सुने for someone who listen us so BSG और यूनिसेफ के साथ BSG ने पार्टनरशिप करके एक यू रिपोर्टर प्लेटफॉर्म डेवलप किया है यू रिपोर्टर एक मैसेजिंग प्लेटफॉर्म है इट्स अ टोटली मैसेजिंग प्लेटफॉर्म आप इसमें अपने व्यूज सजेशंस पोल के थ्रू या मैसेज के थ्रू आप दे सकते हैं आप आपके लिए यूनिसेफ द्वारा लाया गया है और युवा भारतीयों के नेतृत्व में आप आपके मुद्दों पर आपकी बात रख सकते हैं बात कैसी जैसे कि शिक्षा करियर नौकरी कौशल शिक्षा स्वास्थ्य शासन, लिंग, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य और कई और अधिक जो हमारे साथ दिक्कतें आजकल हो रही हैं। यू रिपोर्टर आप तक हर हफ्ते कोई ना कोई पोल लाता है। कैसे आप उससे रिस्पॉन्स करें, आपका क्या रिस्पॉन्स रहेगा, वो डेटा कलेक्ट करता है। अब आप सोच रहे होंगे कि इसमें हम इसका अस्तित्व है क्यों? अभी भी आपके दिमाग में काफी सवाल होंगे। यू रिपोर्टर का उद्देश्य उन मुद्दों को संबोधित करना है जो भारत के युवा लोगों के बारे में है। युवा यानी यंग, यानी कि हमारे साथ ऐसी कई दिक्कतें होती हैं जो हम ज्यादातर शेयर नहीं कर पाते हैं, जैसे कि हमारी पढ़ाई लिखाई, हमारा भविष्य, हमारी नौकरी, हमारा स्वास्थ्य और भी हमारी मानसिक स्थिति जैसी कई अन्य तकलीफों को हम इसमें अपने पोल्स और अपने सजेशंस के थ्रू बता सकते हैं। इसे कौन चलाता है? सबका सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन यही होता है कि हम कोई भी ऐप डाउनलोड करते हैं, हम कुछ भी डाउनलोड करते हैं, उसे कौन चलाता है? इसे हम चलाते हैं। हम यानी कि यंगस्टर्स, हम यानी कि यूथ। इसे चलाते मतलब इसमें जो भी सवाल पूछते हैं, जो भी क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, उसका हम पोल के थ्रू सजेशंस देके, आंसर्स देके और यूनिसेफ के थ्रू मांगे गए डेटा की मदद से हम अपने से जुड़े और भी यू रिपोर्टर्स को हेल्प करते हैं। इसका डेटा, हमारे डेटा का उपयोग कैसे किया जाता है? सबसे पहली बात, यह एक अनाम प्रतिक्रिया है, यानी कि एक गुमनाम मंच। यहाँ पे आपका ना तो नाम लिया जाएगा, ना आपके घर का पता। यहाँ अगर किसी भी बात पे बात होगी तो वो होगी आपकी दिक्कतों की, आपकी पूछे गए सवालों की, आपके दिए गए जवाबों की। इस डेटा का उपयोग यूनिसेफ के कार्यक्रमों, स्थानीय सरकार, निर्णय निर्माताओं और युवा लोगों के साथ काम करने वाले सामुदायिक आयोजनों को सूचित करने के लिए किया जाता है। जैसे कि मैंने बताया कि इसमें हम अपने प्रॉब्लम्स और अपनी दिक्कतों को शेयर करते हैं, अपने सजेशंस देते हैं। तो उन सजेशंस का सही इस्तेमाल हो, सही तरीके से उनको यूज किया जाए, तो उस चीज के लिए हम यू रिपोर्टर्स ने जो यूनिसेफ के कार्यक्रम होते हैं, यूनिसेफ है, कई ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस है, BSG जैसी, वही इस पे रहकर आपके डेटा को इस्तेमाल करती है। डेटा यानी कि आपके द्वारा पूछे गए सवाल, जवाब और सजेशंस को। आपके प्रतिक्रियाओं का उपयोग यूनिसेफ या शिक्षा के राज्य विभाग आपके लिए अपनी सेवाओं को बेहतर बनाने के लिए करेंगे, मुद्दे पर जागरूकता बढ़ाएंगे और आपको आपकी जानकारी प्रदान कराएंगे। इंटरेस्टिंग, क्योंकि आज हम इस ऐसे टाइम पे हैं जहां पे हमें सब कुछ जानना बहुत ही ज्यादा अनिवार्य है। चलिए, तो अब हम कैसे यू रिपोर्टर बनते हैं, उसके लिए हम कुछ चीजें जान लेते हैं। जैसे कि मैंने अभी आपके साथ एक लिंक शेयर की है, जिसमें मैंने आपको 2 लिंक्स दी हैं, एक व्हाट्सएप की और एक फेसबुक की। जो लोग फेसबुक चलाते हैं वो फेसबुक लिंक पे क्लिक करें, जो व्हाट्सएप चलाते हैं वो व्हाट्सएप लिंक पे क्लिक करें। और अगर आप लिंक पे एक्सेसिबल नहीं है तो मैं आपकी स्क्रीन पे एक नंबर आ रहा होगा 569650414141। ये यू रिपोर्टर इंडिया का ऑफिशियल नंबर है। आप जब जहां पे आप अपना कॉन्टेक्ट सेव करते हैं, वहां पे इस नंबर को टाइप करिए 9650414141 एज यू रिपोर्टर इंडिया। वंस जब आप इसको सेव कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद आप अपने कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेप्स है। जब आपने नंबर सेव किया अपने नॉर्मल कॉन्टेक्ट लिस्ट में, उसके बाद आप व्हाट्सएप ओपन करिए, उसमें यू रिपोर्टर्स नाम से सर्च करिए। आपके पास व्हाट्सएप चैट बॉक्स में यू रिपोर्टर का चैट बॉक्स खुल जाएगा। उसमें सबसे पहले आप सेंड BSG करिए। BSG इज आवर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नेम, B फॉर भारत, S फॉर स्काउट्स, G फॉर गाइड्स। उसके बाद आपको एक रेफर कोड मिलेगा। इफ यू आर ज्वाइनिंग फ्रॉम द नंबर, मे बी आपके पास रेफर कोड नहीं होगा, लेकिन जैसे कि लिंक मैंने शेयर करी है उसमें एक रेफर कोड होता है, वो होता है आपकी यूनिक यू रिपोर्टर ID। जब आप उससे किसी को ऐड कराते हैं तो आपको 50 पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं और ऐड होने वाले को 20 पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं। यू रिपोर्टेड पॉइंट्स, अब ये 50 पॉइंट्स एंड 20 पॉइंट्स एग्जैक्टली क्या है? These are the points you get once you register. आप जब ये पॉइंट्स आपको तब मिलते हैं जब आप किसी को रजिस्टर कराते हो। ये पॉइंट्स जब आप इनको रजिस्टर कराने पे आप कलेक्ट करते हैं, जितने लोगों को इन पॉइंट्स का इस्तेमाल आप यूनिसेफ आपको हो सकता है, अगर आपके पास अच्छे यूथ पॉइंट्स हैं तो यूनिसेफ आपको गिफ्ट्स वगैरह जैसे कि टी शर्ट्स, कैप्स प्रोवाइड कराए। एंड आप अपने डैशबोर्ड, आप अपने बीएसटी यू रिपोर्टर डैशबोर्ड्स में भी लीड करेंगे। यू रिपोर्टर पॉइंट्स हम कैसे अर्न कर सकते हैं, एक्सेप्ट हम लोगों को ऐड करने के, हम इसमें गेम्स खेल सकते हैं, गेम्स जो कि हमारी मेंटल पावर के लिए बहुत स्ट्रांग है। नॉलेजेबल गेम्स होंगे, क्वेश्चंस होंगे, क्विज होंगे, इस तरीके के गेम्स जितना हम खेलेंगे उतना हमें यू पॉइंट मिलेगा। चलिए अब हम जानते हैं कि पहला हमारा प्रोसीजर कैसा होगा यू रिपोर्टर बनने का। स्टेप 1, जैसे कि मैंने पहले बताया था, आप जैसे ही अपना व्हाट्सएप चैट बॉक्स ओपन करेंगे, सर्च करेंगे यू रिपोर्टर इंडिया, तो आपके पास कुछ इस तरीके से एक चैट बॉक्स ओपन आएगा ग्रीन टिक के साथ। हम सबको पता है कि ग्रीन टिक एंड ब्लू टिक इज द सिंबल ऑफ ऑफिशियल पेज। ग्रीन टिक हमें बताता है कि ये हमारा एक ऑफिशियल पेज है। तो जैसे ही हम इसे ओपन करेंगे, आप सबसे पहला मैसेज इसको देंगे, वो होगा BSG, B फॉर भारत, S फॉर स्काउट्स, D फॉर गाइड्स। बिल्कुल इसी तरीके से जब आप BSG फॉरवर्ड करेंगे विदाउट एनी स्पेस, कोई भी स्पेस दिए बिना, आपको सबसे पहला मैसेज आएगा प्लीज सेव आवर नंबर। वंस आप जब इस नंबर को सेव कर लेंगे, उसके बाद आपको दूसरा मैसेज आएगा, आप अपनी भाषा चुनें, क्योंकि हम सब हर भाषा से अवगत नहीं होते हैं, इसीलिए सभी के हिसाब से दी गई हुई उनकी मातृभाषाएं हैं। आप अपनी भाषा को चुनें। जैसे मैंने पहले इंग्लिश को चुनने के लिए E टाइप करके सेंड किया, वैसे ही हिंदी को चुनने के लिए H टाइप करके सेंड किया। जब हम हमने अपना रिप्लाई दिया लैंग्वेज में, हमें उसके तुरंत बाद ही एक मैसेज आता है। इंग्लिश वालों के पास मैसेज आता है, BSG is partnering with You Reporter India to connect with you and hear your voice on issues that matter most to you. Similarly, इसी तरीके से हिंदी टाइप करने के बाद हिंदी वालों के पास मैसेज आता है, BSG आपके साथ जुड़ने के लिए You Reporters India के साथ साझेदारी कर रहा है और उन मुद्दों पर आपकी आवाज सुनना चाहता है। इससे ये साफ क्लियर होता है कि हमारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस यूनिसेफ के साथ काम कर रही है। इसके तुरंत बाद एक मैसेज आता है, प्लीज टेल अस योर नेम। आप अपना नाम लिखेंगे, उसके बाद आपकी एज पूछेगा, आप अपनी एज बताएंगे, उसके बाद वो आपसे आपका जेंडर पूछेगा। इसमें इंपॉर्टेंट बात ये है कि जैसे कि मैंने यहाँ पे फीमेल चूज किया है, तो इसके बाद जो भी ऑप्शंस आएंगे मेरे पास, वो आएंगे फीमेल स्काउटिंग, फीमेल गाइडिंग से रिलेटेड। बट अगर जो मेल्स हैं वो अगर चूज करेंगे, तो उनके पास जो भी रिप्लाईज और मैसेजेस आएंगे वो आएंगे स्काउटिंग से रिलेटेड। जैसे मैंने F सेंड किया, उसके बाद मेरे पास आता है कि मैं किस क्षेत्र से हूँ, किस रीजन से हूँ। तो मैं नॉर्दर्न रीजन से हूँ। अगर आप सेंट्रल हैं तो आप 1, ईस्टर्न 2, और मैं नॉर्दर्न हूँ तो मैंने 4th नंबर से इसको मैसेज को रिप्लाई किया। आफ्टर दैट रिप्लाई करने के बाद इसने मुझसे मेरा स्टेट यानी कि मेरा राज्य पूछा, मैंने अपना राज्य दिया। इससे क्या होता है कि यूनिसेफ और BSG को हमारे राज्य के बारे में पता चलता है, और हमारे से जुड़े और भी लोग जो होते हैं, जो यू रिपोर्टर्स होते हैं, उन सबके सजेशंस और सॉल्यूशंस को एक साथ रखता है। उसके बाद जैसे कि मैंने पहले बताया था कि मैं फीमेल चूज कर रही हूँ, तो मेरे पास जितने भी ऑप्शंस आएंगे वो आएंगे गाइडिंग से रिलेटेड। मेरे पास गाइड, रेंजर, यूनिट लीडर, लीडर ट्रेनर, स्टाफ का आया। आप सब रेंजर्स हैं, गाइड्स हैं, यूनिट लीडर्स हैं, लीडर ट्रेनर्स हैं, स्टाफ हैं, तो आप अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट अपना ऑप्शन नंबर यानी कि ABCDE में से आंसर को रिप्लाई करिएगा। जब आप रिप्लाई करेंगे तो आपको एक फाइनल मैसेज आएगा, थैंक यू आर नाउ अ यू रिपोर्टर्स, यू हैव अर्न 20 यू पॉइंट्स। यू रिपोर्टर आईडी, आपकी यू रिपोर्टर आईडी आ जाएगी। यहाँ पे 2 डिफरेंट यू रिपोर्टर्स आईडी हैं। एक मेरी है, क्योंकि जब हम किसी भी लैंग्वेज से रजिस्टर करते हैं, हमें एक यूनिक रिपोर्टर एक नंबर पे मिलता है, यूनिक यू रिपोर्टर आईडी। तो फर्स्ट आईडी इज 3606623, सेकंड इज 3609113. द मेन थिंग इज दैट कि जब आप किसी को रिफर कर रहे हैं या आप अपने से किसी को जोड़ना चाहते हैं, तो आप इस आईडी को उनको देना ना भूलें. आप मैसेज, जैसा मैंने आपको लिंक में चैट बॉक्स में शेयर किया है, उसमें भी आपकी यू रिपोर्टर आईडी होगी. प्लीज टेल अस द यू रिपोर्टर आईडी इन द नंबर ऑफ द पर्सन हु रिफर्ड यू एज जॉइंट यू रिपोर्टर. यस, अब ये आपसे उस व्यक्ति की यू रिपोर्टर आईडी मांग रहा है जिसने आपको रेफर किया है. जैसे कि मैंने आपको लिंक शेयर किया, तो ये मेरी यू रिपोर्टर आईडी है. आपने किसी और को शेयर किया, तो आपकी यू रिपोर्टर आईडी जो ज्वाइन होगी, आप उससे आप उससे उसको ज्वाइन कराएंगे. और अगर आपके पास कोई भी यू रिपोर्टर आईडी नहीं है, आप सिंपल सा एस क्लिक करके स्किप कर देंगे और आपके पास एक फाइनल मैसेज आएगा. Hi friends, click on the following links to join YouReporter India and you will earn 20 YouReporters point for every new BSG YouReporter sign up. So, हमारा मेन टारगेट है YouReporter का कि हम जितने भी BSGNs हैं स्पेशली, वो सब इससे अटैच हो, ताकि हमारे जो न्यू कॉजेस हैं, सजेशंस हैं, इश्यूज हैं, हम उन पर एक साथ अपने व्यूज दे सकें और अपनी एसोसिएशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को और भी डेवलप कर सकें. सो आई रिक्वेस्ट एवरीवन इन दिस मीटिंग, प्लीज काइंडली join as a U Reporter India and refer to your scouts, guides, rover rangers and other colleagues which you know. Especially this platform is for the girls as well. Thank you all for listening with the patience, and I hope you guys soon be a U reporter in future. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhushri and Shubhangi, for the information on your report. Where there is a woman, there is magic. With this quote, I request Srimati Darshana Pavaskar ma'am, Joint Director Guides, Bharat Scouts and Guides, National Headquarters, to share the final remarks.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
It was a very nice and a wonderful, informative morning where we heard a lot of girls and the leaders and the historical women who have fought for independence, fought for their rights. That has really made us think a lot about how we can make a difference in their lives, in the lives of ourselves as well as lives of others, of making better community, better world for the girls who are in our spheres. And how they made a change, like Savitribai Phule, she herself was struggling to fight the community. At the same time, she was trying to make a better world for the people who were around her. At times, as females, you will certainly come to a stage where there's a lot of negative things which are going around you. There's a lot of people who are trying to pull you down so that you should not go up. But you need to keep a deaf eye. You need to keep a deaf ear so that you can go ahead and achieve the goal that you want to as a female. And also for boys, it's very much same. But the girls struggle more because of the stereotype mindset that we are brought in. As the girls have to go through the daily course of work, she has to take care of the kids. If she wants to earn, it's okay. If she doesn't, but even then, it is very important that a girl, if she makes her own mindset that this is what I want and this is how I'm going to organize my things around me, and this is where I want to go to achieve my goal. That is very important as females to make a decision on. आपको ये इस समय लाइफ में क्या चाहिए वो आप डिसाइड कर लीजिए, and then you move forward. That was what was today's session, Women in woman in lead. Woman in lead can only happen when the woman decides that yes, she wants to lead and she wants to go ahead making a difference around her. So I wish all the members who are present here and also our YouTube viewers who have been watching us and continuously waiting for these webinars to happen. My team of Rangers and girls, they were wonderful. You guys rock and you guys really make me feel so proud when I see you all on screen. All the very best. And my technical team who has been working day and night, I'm sure you have not slept yesterday night. 2 more days to go, and 8th evening you will have a nice sleep. Famida, you are also good. Priyanka, as always, and Shubhangi, very nice. Thank you all for making this webinar wonderful. Thank you all for making all of them think over the struggle females face and how they can help, especially for the male folk. I really want you to have and think about how you can make a better world um, for your mothers, for your wives, your love, your partner, your daughters. Because when you make a positive and emotionally encouraging environment in your family for your partner, the more she will prosper. Not only prosper in her own career, but also she'll prosper in making your family a much more better and outgoing, encouraging family, encouraging children. So if the female in the family is encouraged and taken care of, certainly she can make things better for your family and your children. And if you want to have a better life for your mother, you also have to give a better life to your wives. Only then it can go ahead. Thank you all for the boys and the rowers, unit leaders who have been part for this. I wish you all a very happy International Women's Day in advance. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing all the positivity towards us, and a happy International Women's Day in advance to you too. The world needs women who will lift and build others, who will love and be loved, who will live bravely, both tender and fierce, women of indomitable will. With this quote from Amy Tenney, a kind attention to all attendees to fill in the feedback form within 15 minutes. The link will be available in the Zoom chat box. The link is available. I request all the attendees to fill the feedback form. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka. Her soul is fierce, her heart is brave, and her mind is strong. With this quote, I would now request Ms. Himanshi Tomar, Project Coordinator of Her World and Her Voice, Bharat Scouts and Guides National Headquarters, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much. So I was very overwhelmed with the session and got a lot of information, and seeing all of you guys participating with so much of enthusiasm. It really made me feel proud that I am part of this beautiful place and beautiful family. And I really want to thank Miss Amelia, our International Commissioner Guides, Bharat Scouts and Guides. Also, I wanted to inform you that due to some urgency, Ms. Darshana couldn't join us, but she has given her warm regards and happy International Women's Day to all of you in advance. Also, big thank to our director, Mr. Rajkumar Kaushik, and our joint director guides, Ms. Darshana Pavashkar, for allowing us to keep this seminar. And a huge thanks to all the professionals of NHQ, Bharat Scouts and Guides, and the people who are on panel and have been speaking and giving us this beautiful quotes along with such information. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, and all the participants also. It wouldn't have been possible without you people. Thank you.
Thank you, Himanshi ma'am. And a big thanks to all for joining us in today's webinar on Women in Lead. And stay in touch with us till the end of the celebration, which happens from 5th to 8th March 2021 from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. to make women feel proud. Stay safe. Have a good day.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you all the participants. Please complete first your feedback form, then you leave. All the participants complete your feedback form, submit and leave. Thank you all the speakers team. Thank you very much. We look forward tomorrow 10 a.m. with Women in STEM. Very interesting webinar. So please all the participants join tomorrow at 9:30. See you all tomorrow. Take care and bye bye. But before you left, please submit your feedback form.
What we can do is we can move out and have our regular wala meeting. और इनको feedback तो हमने दे दिया है. So we can close the link and go to our regular one for our just brief catch up. ठीक है? Yeah, Kumar?
Yes, madam.
हाँ, okay.